What's up, Tremendous Nation? It's Tristan here, back on Roblox for another Loomian Legacy PVP showcase video. So, today we're going to be showcasing quadruplets. Four things. It's going to be like a Strong Gusts theme thing. So, yeah, we're showcasing Cynamoth, Avitross, Whippledriff, and Oxidrake. And they all got something. They're all Strong Gusts related though, so, you know. Well, not necessarily all of them, but, you know. Anyways, let's hop into the sets. So, starting off with Cynamoth, we are doing very frail because we're using a melee attacks, smart to hit as hard as possible, and able to be as quick as possible. That's for the personality, of course. Then for the item, what we want to do is weather item, you know, like a Strong Gust summoning item, so that we don't have to use a Whippledriff to set up wind. But because that item doesn't exist yet, we are just doing Drain Orb. You can just use any non-energy changing item. As long as you don't use an energy changing item, then you know the set still works. It's just you're just gonna have to set up the weather another way. Whippledriff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Whippledriff for this video. Not the one that you see, not this one. This one is a glide one for the actual Whippledriff showcase of the video. I have a wind summon one in my box that I will use. But yeah, we're just using Drain Orb for the item here. That's not gonna always be the case, really. It's not gonna always be the case because, you know. We're just waiting on the Strong Gust summoning item. When that comes, then we're gonna use that 110%. So that we don't have to waste a team slot to have a wind summoner. Cynamoth can just have the wind itself. But yeah, onto the ability. It's Flutter. Flutter got a buff. That is why we're showcasing Cynamoth here. So basically, yeah, during Strong Gust now, opposite if you switch in when Strong Gust is on the field with Whippledriff, you will clear the hazards, and you're of course immune to them like before with Flutter. So yeah, it's pretty much the best ability on Cynamoth. I wish I had it on my Zula, my Gamma Cynamoth. Unfortunately, I don't. But you know, patches are gonna be coming in the future with raids. Yeah, they'll be coming with raids. Jamie said that they would be coming with raids. And yeah, so we're just waiting for that to get patches, and then I will finally have a Gamma SA Cynamoth. It won't say it's SA, it'll probably say something else like trained, but yeah. Anyways, enough of that. So onto the moves. Yeah, that's basically the best ability. But yeah, onto the moves. We are doing Magnify for setup. This will be getting Range Drudge in Season 2. Finally, the first one with Range Drudge, so I am looking forward to that. But yeah, anyways, as of right now, its best setup is Magnify, so that's what we're going to be doing. And then for the other moves, we're doing Life Drain as plant coverage, and that's why I'm using Drain Orb for Life Drain to get more health back in certain scenarios. And then we got Ferroblast for Bug Stab, and Jetstream for Air Stab. Now onto the TPs, we are doing 40, no, I'll do that after. Let me start with something else. So we're doing 200 range attack to hit as hard as possible, and then with 88 speed in Strong Gust with Nimble, I'm pretty sure then at like +1 we are something. Let me just do the calculations here. I got a damage calc pulled up here. Let me just check it out. So okay, so in Strong Gust. Nimble, 88 TPs allows us to outspeed Boots, Very Smart, Zulong, and everything below that at +1. So that, you know, this is like with Range Drudge. But without the Range Drudge, then we are at 170 speed, which is still really good. Allows us to speed tie things like Gargolem attack. Not Gargolem speed. Gargolem attack and Gargolem base, which no one uses that. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Then we got 40 energy TPs, which allows for 1 Magnify, 2 Life Drains, 2 Fair Blasts, and 1 Jet Stream. The Magnify will turn into Range Red, of course. And then the leftover is just going to help be a little bit bulkier. Okay, that's enough of Cynamoth. Now, on to Avitross. Avitross got an ability change. So for the personality, we are doing very brawny to hit as hard as possible. Tender to ensure that Proteon gets a melee attack boost. And then clumsy because we aren't using any range attacks. And then for the item, we are just using power cups to boost our moves. And then for the ability, this was changed for Early Bird. It's Madcap now, though. Yeah, our recoil moves, which all of the attacking moves in this set are recoil. They get boosted by the ability, which is really nice. So it allows us to kind of be like a wall breaker. Yeah, onto the moves. We're doing Thunder Crash as electric coverage, and it gets boosted by the ability, so we're gonna hit very hard with it. And then Nosedive for air stab, and it also is recoil, so that gets boosted as well. Then we got Perch for recovery, to heal from our attacks, and then Brawn Boost to set up and do even more damage. Be a full-on wall breaker. That's basically the goal of the set. Now onto the TPs. This is with Power Cuffs. With Power Cuffs, we are doing 200 melee attack to hit as hard as possible, 200 speed to be as quick as possible, 40 ranged defense TPs paired with Tender allows us to give Protegon a melee attack boost instead of ranged one. Because, of course, as I've said before, it is scary. Now, for the energy TPs, we're doing 8 with Power Cuffs for 1 Thunder Crash, 2 Nosedives, 1 Perch, and 2 Brawn Boosts. And then the leftover 52 just goes into health. Now, if you are doing a Essence instead of Power Cuffs, then you would take 20 out of the health and just put it into the energy for 28 energy TPs, which allows for 2 Thunder Crashes, 2 Nosedives, 1 Perch, and 2 Brawn Boosts. But because I'm doing Power Cuffs in this video for all my moves to be boosted, I'm just doing this one. Now on to Whippledriff finally. For the personality, we are doing very tender and clever to mainly give Protegon a melee attack boost, and then nimble to be as quick as possible. You can do very nimble if you want as well, but then it's kinda near impossible to give Protegon a melee attack boost. So if Protegon's here, have fun with that. In that case, of course. But if you're using this set, then Protegon's not an issue. Yeah, anyways, okay, so for the item, we are doing Power Cuffs just to do more damage with our moves. You can also do an Essence. I wouldn't recommend Boots, though. Not in this set, at least. Now, on to the ability, we are doing Glide. So that, because, basically, Tempest got changed. So now it is like a body crash, but ranged, air, and it uses your speed instead of your attacks, I guess. But it is classified as range, though. Yeah. We're using Glide so that every time we use Tempest, Tempest. Every time we use Tempest, then we get a Glide boost, so then we get extra damage, because, +1 speed means more damage because of how it works now. Yeah, on to the moves. We are doing Nature's Force as Plant Stab, and also, in case something resists Tempest. And then we're doing Photosynthesis to live more hits, as recovery, of course, so that we can live longer and, do more work. And then, of course, we're doing Tempest as our best move and our main move, and, Air Stab. And then we're doing Gusts as, like, a hazard removal and, I guess just an extra move. And, it's like hazard removal, and if you just want to get extra speed to do more damage with Tempest. Yeah, onto the TPs. This is with Power Cuffs. We're doing 200 speed to be as quick as possible, 200 health to be as bulky as possible. Then we are doing 56 range defense to give Protegon a melee attack boost. And then with Power Cuffs, we are doing 32 energy, which is enough for 1 Nature's Force, 1 Photosynthesis, 2 Tempest, and 2 Gusts. Now, if you don't want to do Power Cuffs and you want to do Plant or Air Essence or something else, then you would want to, then in this case, with this set, you would want to take away the leftover 12 ranged attack TPs. That's what the leftovers were after the energy, just to do a little bit more damage with Nature's Force. Whoops. But yeah, anyways, if you're doing an essence, plant or rare essence, it would take 4 TPs away from the leftovers and put them in energy, which is enough for, which then allows you for 1 Nature's Force, 1 Photosynthesis, 3 Tempests, and 2 Gusts. But I am doing Power Cuffs, like I said before, just to get a damage everywhere. Then yeah, that's those 3. So now on to Oxidrake finally. So for Oxidrake, hold on, I'm going to have to go to my set here in my document of sets. I have sets for every Loomian in the game. A ton of sets. Frick, I searched up the wrong Loomian. Hold on. Oxidrake. Okay. So, for this set, we are doing Clumsy, very clever, Sluggish. Clumsy because we aren't using any range attacks. Sluggish because we don't care about our speed. Very clever to be as range bulky as possible. Then for the item, I want to do the Gust summoning item. For mainly the ability, it allows the base. I'll talk about it here in a second. Yeah, because that item doesn't exist in the game yet, we are just doing Health Amulet for extra recovery, I guess. It's just a placeholder, okay? We're just waiting for those items, for the weather summoning items to come in the game. So until then, just a placeholder item to do something else. Until then, but yeah, when those items come, then yeah, change this out for a weather item. Unless you're using both Cynamoth and Oxidrake on the same team, then you can just choose one of them, and then the other you just give a different item that you might want to use on it. Yeah, anyways, yeah, in this case, just doing Health Amulet for extra recovery. Now, for the ability, we're doing Oxidize because it got changed. So now, what it does is your ranged defense is boosted 50% in the presence of heavy rainfall or strong winds. Now, since I don't have a video themed around heavy rainfall for Season 1, I just threw this in with the strong Gusts, with the trio. So now it's a, quadruplets. Yeah, that's also why the strong Gust summoning item. But yeah, onto the moves. We're doing Rejuvenate for recovery, Barbs to, for utility, Driving Force to get some damage with those Barbs, a little bit of chip damage, and then Outburst as Ancient Stab, and also to, do some fat damage to things like Solar's Cracked Blow. Now onto the TPs. We're doing 200 health to be as bulky as possible, 200 range defense to be as melee bulky, not melee, 200 range defense to be as range bulky as possible. And then we got 4 energy, allowing to get to 250 energy, which allows for 1 Rejuvenate, 4 Barbs, 2 Driving Forces, and 1 Outburst. And then the leftover 96 just goes into the melee defense. And with that being said, that is all the sets going over. So let's hop into the battles with all these guys. Alright, hopping into the first battle. Okay. So this is going to be an easy team to beat. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going up with Whippledriff. Whippledriff, that's what I meant. And then yeah, bring this stuff. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay, they lit off with your soul. That is not a problem at all for me. Okay, here we go. I can just go into Cynamoth, right? Can I just go into Cynamoth? Yep. Slap down. Oh no, I resist that. So easy. Drain Orb is gone. That's okay though. That is okay. We don't really need our item anyway. Now we just Jet Stream. Or we could Magnify. I'm magnifying first though. I'm a bit greedy. Pep Jab. Ow, a little bit of damage, but that's okay. And I definitely outspeed it. 100%. Because I am fast. Alrighty. Oh, Shadow Sprint. Okay. Well, we take it though. Goodbye, your soul. Good job, Cynamoth. Good luck, have fun. Heck yeah, I am having fun indeed, man. I am winning. I'm winning right now. Well, I mean, Cynamoth did his job, so I think I just do some chip damage. Cynamoth got a kill off. Why Soulstorm, bro? Dude cannot explain that. Well, I got my chip damage off, and oh, goodbye, Cynamoth. Cynamoth did its job, though. Oh, Soul Siphon, that is not good. That's not good! Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? Honestly, I could just go into Whippledriff. And set up the wind summon. Yeah. And then I might outspeed it with this. Yeah. Okay, Tempest. Oh, one kill on the board for Whippledriff. This might just turn into a Whippledriff and Cynamoth ultimate duo. Okay, they go Craptana. I can just Tempest, honestly. Or I could Gust. You know, I might just Gust. Get some extra damage. Yeah, Gust. Let's go. And Judge. Okay, I made the right play. So now we are in the same speed tiers as we were before. With me outspeeding. So no, I just Tempest and I do even more damage. Yep. Easy. Milkshake. Okay, I do not care, man. Razor Slash, does that kill me? It does not, because I am still melee bulky. Even with my set. Oh, that is not going to save you, man. You just made a mistake. Tempest. Yeah. Milkshake Craptana is interesting, though. Very weird. Bro, he's just losing. Adorable Beneki. Okay. I get that. Speeder's video, maybe. Well, unfortunately for me, I'm not looking good. I might just be able to claim another kill. I'm just gonna wait, though. I might be able to, though. Okay, Boom Bash. So then, why did you go Boom Bash, and why are you adorable? I don't know. Questions unanswered, but that's a second kill for Whippledriff. Yep. This is now gonna also be my Whippledriff battle. Yep. I do not need to do another battle, man. This just shows how good Whippledriff is. Even with Wind Summon, it has just claimed 3 kills, bro. Even with Wind Summon, that is insane. Y'all are seeing this. You can see how good Whippledriff is right now. Not even glide, and I just claimed 3 kills. Okay, I do die, but I still claim 3 kills. That is definitely a Whippledriff battle there, as well as a Cynamoth battle. 2-1. I will take that. A 2-1. That means I don't have to do a battle for Helvantic, or a separate battle for Whippledriff. That's what I meant. I'm going into Helvantic right now, but you know, I don't have to do a battle now for Whippledriff, because that just showed you how scary it is. Now, that's the end of the battle. GG's, bro. GG's. Yep, and there we go. On the next battle. And I get to Hyper 2. Let's go! Alright, hopping into another battle. Okay, now we are doing Avitross. Alrighty, yep, bringing Avitross, obviously. Kinda hard to showcase Avitross without breeding in it. Yeah, I'm just gonna start the battle off now. Alrighty. They lead off with Spreezy. Are they my set though? Are they my set? They are not, because I got a range attack buff. My set doesn't let Protogon get a range attack buff. Yeah, enjoy that Zip Zap, bro. Use my set, it's better. Trust. Real though, it is actually pretty good. I like it. I really do. One of my favorites from season 1. That plan that does kind of suck. So is this an old Spreezy? Feels like an old one, because all I've seen so far is sap plant. Well, I just nosedive and this should take care of it, right? Yup. Nice, one kill on the board for Avitross, okay. Yeah, this is the Avitross battle, I guess, then. Avatross, okay. I think we just try and break through it, honestly. I think we just try and break through it. Raw boost. Yeah, let's Brown Boost. We're gonna break on through it. Peace of mind. Okay, we're both getting greedy. Sap, I thought you lose the sap plant when you kill the thing that set it up. So all you can do now to get rid of it is switch out. Okay. Oh, dang. Ooh, well I can't do anything else then. Oh dang, bro got absolutely greedy. Yeah, I can't kill it from this range now though. So I think I switch out. I can't kill it from this range. And I can't use nosedive because of bitter touch. So I switch. Rock slide. Jeez. I would have freaking died if I had stayed in. Good thing I didn't stay in. But dang, bro. Wow. Well, this might just be straight up GG's from my end. Stampede, breakthrough. Yes. Okay, well I can't use that again, but that doesn't really matter because I can't use it a second time anyways. Well, there goes Servalin. Okay, now I go back into Avitross and try and kill it. That's what I'm thinking. I might just switch to something else though. Will I? I'm thinking I go Avitross. I'm going Halvantic though. You know, just to be safe. Don't want to lose the Showcase Loomian too early. So I will just Prem Slash. Trick Shot. Oh, do I live? I live! Bye bye, Oblost. Okay, well. Halvantic is useless now. I can no longer use Halvantic. Because I can't use the move I'm locked into. That sucks. Sumobito. Oh! Oh, buddy. Oh, I can go Avitross. However, I'm gonna have to sack something first if I want to, you know, get use of Avitross. Because, okay, Horndashi. Do I go into Halvantic? Not Halvantic, okay, well I go R2D2. I was hoping to be switched into Avitross, but that didn't happen. It's okay though. So, they got their buff to Horndashi counter stance. Does that kill? It does, okay. The crit might have mattered. Probably not though. But you know, hey, it's free real estate. I gotta go into Avitross. And I resist both of your stabs, bro. So yeah, good luck taking this nosedive. Counter stance, oh no. I live. I knew it. And with that, goodbye Sumovito. Cool, I got 2 kills, and I weakened the Obelisk, so yeah, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me from this showcase. from the Avitross one, of course. Well, I just go Halvantic as my, you know, late game cleaner. Okay, Primal Slash. It lived! No! I lose my Halvantic. Bruh. Well, damn. Cosmeor. Yeah, I don't think I'm living. I think I lost. I lost. Yep. No! No! I lost! No! Hey, at least, okay. Hopping into another battle. The final one with Oxidrake. Cool. Okay. I will lead it off with Whippledriff, and then I'll go into Oxidrake. I will just bring this other stuff. I'll go Servalin. Yeah. Got the Chinese, stop breaking into my freaking headphones, bro. Fuck you, CCP. I'm trying to record here. Let me record. I'm not your test subjects. Okay, well, when someone is up, so... Okay, I go Oxidrake. Yeah, okay. Talent trade. Aw. Is it Idio? Oxidize is there because it's Idio. Okay. Well, good thing the talent trade nerf happened. So, yeah, let me just switch out and then I get my ability back. Okay, they switch out, so they go back to Idio on their thing. And then I switch out and I get my ability back. Okay, so now I just go right back into Oxidrake. Honestly. Yeah, I got my ability back just as I suspected. Okay, yeah, I go back Oxidrake. And, yeah, it's free real estate. Oh, I resist that, man. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Time to set up some barbs. Well, it doesn't show my range defense stat, unfortunately. Oh well. I will set up my barbs. Frost Punch again. Okay, they expected me to switch. The crit sucks, but you know, I don't mind it because I'm still alive. Now it's time to go into a montage. My swap fighter. Oh, I live, man. Well, it's time for that montage. Let's do this. Alright. Now I guess I live. I'm setting up some more barbs. And that concludes the montage of me driving force spamming, because now I'm low on energy and health. Dredge, oh buddy, you don't get greedy in front of an Oxidrake. Driving force, bye bye. And I get even more barb chip. And then there's Fergalith, hi. Yeah, look at that chip. I got my health amulet still at the very least, but the frostbite kind of cancels it out, so. Oh well, Boulder Blast. Super effective, okay. Well, I got one final layer of barbs up. Thanks to the passive energy, let's go with the energy calc. The energy calc. Okay, well, Oxidrake finished up. It did a lot of freaking chips, so. Yeah, I think at this point I just let it go. Cosmeor? I don't really care though. Cause my weather's gone already. Yeah, I just rest. And yeah. Well, I think Oxidrake goes down here. That's okay though. we got all we needed, man. Yeah, I died. That's okay though. Oxidrake got that little montage of it doing so much chip. I love to see it. That is some fat chip damage that Oxidrake got. That was actually really awesome. Okay, well, it's time to start cleaning. Alright, R2-D2, take him down. Okay, he switches into what? Fairglyph. Okay. Please hit. Bruh. Oh well, it's an Idio, so I don't really care. I can just kill it easily. Okay, they get analyzed, dang. I'm Idio, but you know, that is fine. Is it? Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4. It took only 4 hits and it died. Yo, R2-D2 is actually still working, man. You can't take R2-D2 down. You switch abilities with it, I'm still going. Metronet, okay. Well, I just zipped up, I'm out of here. And, if it soul bursts, it loses half its health. Okay, it looks like he's losing half his health. Alright. Fine by me, man. If you wanna lose half your health, I'm down. Dark Surge. Okay. I don't really care. Alrighty then. Baneful Bash. Okay, goodbye Metronet. And yeah, let's finish up this game. Let's wrap it up. Oxidrake actually did a really good job. I love that. I think one of the first times I ever had to do montage because of how much work it did in one sitting. Yeah, I just hit it. I just hit this and hopefully end the game. Maybe not, but that would be okay. Oh, we just take it out. Cool. Okay. Is that it? Nope, they have something else. What is it? Oh yeah, Chianta. Forgot about that. Well, the chip damage from the barbs killed it. Let's go! Yeah, Oxidrake claimed another kill. And then there's Avatross. Okay, well, good thing I'm locked in the Baneful Bash. And barb chip happens again. Okay, yeah, wow. That was a great game. Goodbye, Avatross. GG's, bro. GG's. Is that the end of the game? It is. GG's, man. GG's. That was actually a really good game. Cool. Okay. Well, with that being said, that's it for the video, guys. All of the Loomian showcase today did absolutely phenomenal. They're all great. Cynamoth did the worst, I think, but they all did good. So until next time, you know, make sure to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, stay tremendous. Shout out to all my patrons. If you want to join the Patreon, link to it is down in the description. All tier benefits will be on the Patreon if you want to consider joining. Yeah, on to the Patreon shoutouts now. So thank you all that is a part of the Patreon.